it's creating an ever-widening gap and having the effect of increasing your overhead and decreasing your profitability even further.
This is the Thriving Dentist Show with Gary Takis, where we help you develop your ideal dental practice.
Your practice overhead will continue to go up because dental insurance companies will reduce your PPO fees even more so in the future. Now, Naren, I made that statement pretty boldly. They will be lowering your contracted fees. Now, why can I say that so confidently, Naren? Because they've done it many times.
Exactly. And
that's what they do. You know, it happened as recently in Arizona. It happened as recently in December, this December of last year. They sent a certified letter out to all Arizona contracted providers with Delta, and they just unilaterally said, hey, due to pressure from our clients, we're cutting your fees 15%, 15%. Now, notice the language that they used in the letter, Naren. Due to pressure from our clients, we have no choice but to reduce the reimbursement you'll receive. So who's the client?
The employer, not the patient,
employer.
Not the dentist.
It's not the patient, not the dentist. It's the employer. So it's safe. I've seen this go on throughout my career, that they have reduced the fees they're paying.
Right.
Not paying more. And so as they reduce the fees, and think about what's happening. As they lower the fees they're paying you, and as your overhead goes up, like for example right now because of PPE expenses and other expenses, as your costs go up and your income goes down, it's creating an ever-widening gap and having the effect of increasing your overhead and decreasing your profitability even further. As if it isn't bad enough already.
Right. Can I share a resource, Gary?
Please.
I know you and I did a math exercise not too long ago, and we looked at a practice doing collecting $1 million, and 80% of that money coming from PPO patients. And we discovered that particular practice was writing off $500,000 in PPO adjustments every single year. So what you're saying is, if they don't do this, they would end up writing off, let's say hundreds of thousands. I mean, in this case, $500,000 year after year. And is it okay for us to add that resource, the PPO write-off resource?
Yeah, the reason why we created that resource for our listeners' benefit, Naren, is that many dentists don't know what their insurance adjustments are. They don't know. And they don't know because they've entered in their fee schedule, they've entered their contracted fees. So they never know the amount they're writing off. 90% of dentists in the U.S. enter their contracted fees in their dental practice management software. So we wanted to create a quick way to estimate, and our estimation is accurate to plus or minus 2%. So pretty darn accurate. And we'll put it, I think we call it our insurance adjustment calculator.
I think we call
it
write-off. PPO write-off calculator. Yes.
PPO write-off calculator. We'll put a link in the show notes. If you don't know what your insurance write-offs are, this calculator will help you determine it with a 98% degree of accuracy.
One that provides personal, professional, and financial satisfaction.